Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this early today. Sorry, I have a meeting at 11, so I need to close by exactly 11. So, guys, we have a lot of news today in the market about FMCG, about the automobile demand, and Abdur has something to talk about the hospitality demand. Yeah, Abdur, will you start? Others, guys, those who want to speak, just keep your hand raised. I have the news with you, so I can give you the chance, but just keep your hand raised so I know that you are available. So, okay. Okay. Guys, please do it. Yeah, Abdur, you
Okay,
can start.
hello everyone. The news is regarding the tourism sector. So we have seen a 12% year-on-year decline in foreign tourist arrival to 6.18 million for January to September period, and this can be a trouble for tourism industry. So even if we assume 30% of the annual footfall happens in the last quarter alone, 2025's total foreign tourist footfall will hover only around 8.8 million. This is still 1.2 million down from 2024, which was at 10 million, and the pre-pandemic level, which was at 10.9 million in 2019. The reasons are basically around the safety issues, as we have seen multiple instances against them, as well as the infrastructure gaps. So the conclusion that we can derive from this is that hotels like IHCL and Chalet that cater to the up and middle segment, and are located near airports, they may feel the heat of this downturn, but it remains to be seen if the Indian travelers alone they can make up for the dent that is caused by the downturn in the foreign tourist arrival. Thank you.
Okay. So Abdur, okay, good news. Good point that you have taken that foreign tourism is declining. So you can have this photo with you. What has exactly happened in the tourism? And now the reason is, I will ask the reason. Abdur, why is this happening?
Sir, we have seen multiple instances against them in terms of chain snatching, theft, robberies, even killings, murders happening. So that is, we can say, one of the reasons that is preventing them from coming to India. So we have seen a lot that happened in this particular year in 2025, multiple murders. So I think that is one of the major reasons.
Okay. Okay, fine. I think the population, these murders are fine. What happened in Kolkata now, when Messi came in. So that was complete chaos which is happening. So India is working on it. Let us say what happens, but see, Abdur, you cannot come to the conclusion directly that it will be a problem. It was just an update that the foreign tourism has declined, but at the same time, when you talk in numbers, the average revenue per room has increased because domestic tourism is increasing at a higher pace.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Fine. Fine. So good point to have a eye on it that what is happening in the tourism sector, that why it is why the foreign tourism decline. We can know how many tourists receive 10 million. That is around 10 crores. 1 million is 10 lakhs. 10 million is 1 crore. 1 crore foreign tourist arrives in India. So just have a ballpark number. Approximate 1 crore tourists arrives in India. Yeah. Plus, correct. The pollution in North. Yesterday it was in news, day before yesterday, that because of the Delhi pollution, foreign nationals have given a cautionary preventive measures in order not to travel to Delhi. Okay. So, okay, Bobby, you have an update on the automobile. It was on the first page of ET.
Yes.
Okay.
Just a second. So basically, it's a complete auto industry update, which includes the pricing diverges as well as the CapEx signal. So first, I'll be talking about the changes in prices. So basically, Tata Motors, MG Motor, and Honda, they have announced price hikes in January 26. So basically, and Maruti and Mahindra have held prices to sustain the demand momentum post GST 2.0. So Maruti's stance is supported by strong volumes, with Wagoner crossing 3.5 million cumulative sales, and it remains the India's top selling car for 4 consecutive financial years. Uh, then when it comes to the capex, basically Maruti, Hyundai, Tata, and M&M, they have all lined up a capex of 1.77 lakh crores of capex through financial year 30. So basically, this would be used on new launches across petrol, diesel, CNG, hybrid, and EV, and capacity expansion and R&D. And together, all these OEMs account for 80% of India's passenger vehicle sales. So, in order to conclude, I would just say that in the industry, there's a balance between the demand protection and the margin recovery, while the capex underscores a strong medium-term confidence in India's PV growth. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I think everything on the auto sector. Okay, the major news I can highlight is Maruti and M&M are not taking a price hike, whether other companies are taking
Yes.
a price hike, probably to sustain the demand. So we have to
Correct.
see in the next quarter, not in this quarter, but Q1 probably, is their margin impacted? I'm not sure why Maruti is not doing it. So it can be a promotional event as well, a marketing partner that Tata Motors have increased the price, but we have kept the price intact. And what I think personally, this was in the news, but Maruti are coming up with new launches. So the old products that is available, they will not hike prices on that. So that is, I can, because I am owning Maruti from last 10, 15 years. I've been to the showroom every month. I go to the showroom just to have a look at around. So what I feel is, Maruti, even in the news, Maruti are coming up with all hybrid cars, Wagoner hybrid, Fronx hybrid, Swift hybrid, that your Brezza hybrid, and with CNG. So probably they will increase the price when those products are launched. And that is, I will say, Bobby, it is just a marketing technique to show in the newspaper that Tata Motors and this are hiking the price. We are not hiking the price. So this is a tactics that Maruti plays every now and every time they do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Noted,
So just
noted.
have a look at it. Though it is saying, the news is saying that they will not hike price, but there is a reason for them not hiking the price, because we were reading the news and they had said that Maruti is into short of production. So they have raised their productions. But which production are they? Because see, what happens if you understand the auto sector, now it is 2025, correct? Now, if you are buying a car, probably you will not want a car which is manufactured in 2025. You will want a car which is manufactured in 2026. Correct? Because when you resell your car, it will be said that you have purchased in 2025. Because on the registration, you get that on the RC book, you get that registration date. So it is just the news from I will say a marketing perspective that Maruti will not hike price. So these journalists also, in newspaper also, they get paid to post this kind of news. But as an analyst, you have to think that how it is possible. If others are increasing, why Maruti will not increase? They will not take a hit. They will obviously not take a hit.
Got it.
Yeah. So this is what I understood while when I was an analyst. What question comes that how is it possible? Other people are facing the hit. If the steel prices are increasing, input prices are increasing. So obviously, if Tata prices are increasing, Maruti price will also increase. M&M prices will also increase. But M&M has recently launched that XUV 900. 900 EV. Probably they are not going to launch this year. They are going to launch next year only. Again, Maruti is coming with Wagon hybrid. It is again going to launch in the next year. And they will say, okay, because of the hybrid, the price have increased.
Yes.
Okay. So also we have to also think from this perspective. Everything in the newspaper is not right. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, Ashutosh, anything on the demand of Ashutosh Riker?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So news is regarding the consumer and auto companies, which are set to accelerate capex spending. So FMCG majors, which includes Nestle, Godrej Consumer Products, Reliance Consumers, and Haldirams, are planning to invest about 50 billion rupees for manufacturing capacity, wherein in the auto industry, Maruti Suzuki, Hyundai, Tata Motors, and M&M have lined up a combined capex of about 1.7 lakh crores up to
No, 1.7
financial year.
billion. You don't say 1 lakh crore.
Yeah,
1.7 billion.
1770 billion rupees till FY30. Um, uh, the FMCG companies the GST in the for the FMCG companies have been lowered to 5% from
No,
12%.
Ashutosh, you have written it. Now
Yes, sir.
see, you have already written. The FMCG company is looking for acquisition and CapEx. So you can,
Yes,
say that, as GST has been reduced, FMCG companies are looking for acquisitions and CapEx.
yes.
Okay, then comes,
Uh,
GST has been lowered to 5% across FMCG basket, including what food?
the GST has been lowered to 5% across the FMCG basket, which includes the food segment, including items such as butter, cheese, chocolates, biscuits, cornflakes, coffee, and other confectionery products, which were earlier taxed at around 12%. And the GST for the personal care items have been lowered to 5%, which was previously taxed at around 18%. So the beneficiary items are hair oil, shampoos, soaps, shaving cream, and toothpaste. Uh,
Acha, now
uh,
quickly you can say, Ashutosh, which can
mm,
benefit Nestle and HUL. Okay.
yes,
Okay, you can, add it over there, because
yes,
since we are tracking FMCG, we know that this all products compare,
yes,
belongs to
belong
which
to
company.
yes, HUL,
Okay.
yes,
You can just say
and
track it over there, which can benefit HUL, because HUL has the highest
yes.
portion coming from personal care.
Yes, from personal
Okay.
care, right.
Yeah.
Also, coming to the acquisition part, Godrej Consumer is looking to acquire a brand named Mustache for around 3 billion rupees. So, this is an update regarding GCP. And also, GCB is a key beneficiary from the GST cut as it has products of personal care, majorly soaps, hair care, and it brands are Park Avenue and Kama Sutra. So this personal care segment of GCPL contributes around 30%
Yeah, go
to
ahead.
its consolidated sales
We cannot hear
in the
you.
latest quarter. So this was an update regarding
There's some
GCPL.
internet issues.
Uh,
Okay.
then Nestle is also stepping up its
I think
investment
anyone wants to
of
add.
rupees 9 billion, which is
Yeah.
setting up its 10th factory in Odisha. And Nestle has emerged the largest market uh, uh, Nes- for Maggie. India is currently the largest market for instant noodles, and for the Kit Kat chocolates, Nestle uh, India is the second largest market. Also, yesterday, Reliance completed acquisition of Udyam's Agro Foods, which has a revenue of around 6.7 billion. So, Udyam Agro is a maker of staples, pulses, snacks, and some breakfast mixes. Also, RCPL had previous acquisitions of Campa Cola and Velvet shampoos. Then Reliance also has announced a 400 billion agreement with government to set up its food manufacturing facilities across the country. So, as an analyst, to sum up, sir, my view states that post the GST 2.0, the auto and FMCG sectors have seen a pent-up demand. Also, we have already witnessed this in the auto industry recently. Consumer companies also are expecting a positive growth ahead in FY26. Thus, the companies may be looking for a capex and acquisition spree to capture some market share.
Okay. Okay, good one. So, what we can talk about is that overall there is a growth in the FMCG and your automobile. A lot of acquisition is happening specifically in the FMCG part. Automobile is they are doing their expanding their capacity just for the demand hike. Because we are seeing a lot of demand in the automobile sector. So, good one. This was a good article actually. Sorry, one second. So guys, those who have missed out this article, please read it. It's in the Economic Time front page, and it has continued on the 10th page as well. A lot of things are given over here, very important things. Achha, on the FMCG part, Jaya has something to talk about. Jaya, anything on the Vishal Mega Mart?
Hello, good morning,
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah, today I'm presenting on a report on Vishal Mart. So Vishal Mart is, I'm audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. So Vishal Mega Mart is planning for expansions. They are planning to new store around 25 new store in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and tier two cities. They plan for tier two cities because they have a low real estate rate. And tier two cities mean they don't in tier two city they don't have a delivery option, so they are also planning to give the delivery options in tier two cities. This company mostly trying to open new. Oh, sorry. So next thing is the Vishal Mega Mart. In last quarter, they have 12% sales growth, and all the directors are very optimistic about the next quarter, because last quarter is festive season and next quarter is a wedding seasons, and that makes the
Acha,
profitable.
Jaya, 1 second. No, what is happening when you're speaking it? You don't come in the evening calls, right? You're not there,
I
no?
will be no.
Now just try to come, because when you're speaking it, what is the problem is, you are just speaking here and there. Okay. The
Okay.
person who is listening, see, now there are almost 32 people on the call. When they are listening to you, you should sound so confident, as if that this news is you are promoting Vishal Mega Mart. Okay.
Yes.
It should be that way, because an analyst, the presentation is you are selling yourself. Okay. By selling your product. So when you're talking about your company, I should think that you are an owner of Vishal Mega Mart. Now you only think,
Yes.
if I pitch you something here and there, will you buy my product?
No.
No, correct. Because we also like someone who is talking in a proper way. So when you write it, first of all, we I said we should not write pointers. Just
Okay.
go to the video of that, writing newsletters. Yes, I said this should not be pointers. It should be paragraphs. And paragraph shouldn't be more than 3 lines. See,
Okay.
because in this entire news, this is how I'm seeing on a mobile phone. Okay.
Yes.
Do you think I will read this much quick?
No.
Even you will also not read this again.
Hmm.
After 1 month, I will tell you, okay, Ajay, go through this. You might not read again. It's because you have not highlighted things. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now, I will just ask you, tell me only 3 points that you have to talk about this news. Okay. Vishal Mega Mart stores expansion and demand to sustain double. So Vishal Mega Mart, you can say right this, Vishal Mega Mart to sustain double-digit growth as they bet on store expansion because of and seasonal demand.
Okay.
Okay. This can be the heading.
Yes.
Double-digit Vishal Mega Mart bets on double-digit growth. Oh, sorry. Vishal Mega Mart bets on store expansion, seasonal demand to sustain double-digit growth. This is totally fine. Now, what are they doing? Just 3 points. That is 3 sentences. That's it. What do you want to talk about it? Tell me.
25 new stores.
They are say frame a sentence. No?
So Vishal Mega Mart planning to open 25 new stores in Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Kerala.
Fine. This can be 1 point. Okay. Can I say this is related to this store expansion? When you say Vishal Mega Mart is betting on expansion.
Yes.
You can say that. So I can
Yes.
Can write your heading this way. Vishal Mega Mart bets on store expansion. Okay, this is fine totally. And what are they doing in store expansion? The company plans to. Okay. And yes, you can highlight this.
Cities.
Like cities you can highlight plus the data points.
Okay.
25 net stores. Okay, fine. Okay.
Hmm.
Because you don't have to write Vishal Mega Mart continues to strengthen its position as value retailer supported. No need of writing this. Just be on point. 1 point done. Okay. Now next point, what are you going to talk about? Now, double-digit growth. How are they able to achieve?
Loyal customer base, GST formation.
So Vishal Mega Mart delivered 12% same store growth. And management is confident about double-digit growth as driven by loyal customers benefit from private let. That's it. This can entirely, I can just
the single sentence.
Single sentence. Okay. See, now you write this. Vishal Mega Mart. Okay, delivered. Acha. Delivered not around 12% same store growth. So usually it is when you say 12% is always year on year. If it's not mentioned, it's always year on year. Okay, deliver same store sales growth. this one part.
Hmm.
Management remains confident of sustaining double-digit growth. Driven by
Loyal customer base.
loyal customer base, GST benefit, benefit, formalization, a private अच्छा, heavy product mix, okay, and early traction in e-commerce. That's it. No, second point done. One point, you talk about store expansion, then you talk about demand. Now, anything else that you have to talk about, which can be written at the last?
A seasonal factor.
Such as what? Festive demand are expected to boost sales. Vishal Mega Mart business in different peers. Then you can, this is totally fine. Vishal Mega Mart also differentiates its peers like revenue. It's a mix. Vishal Mega Marts are also differentiate from peers like Avenue Supermarket. And okay, Avenue Supermarket followed by, okay, while Avenue Supermarket drives majority of revenue from food and Vishal Mega Mart high exposure to apparel, followed by, so see, I can make this news as my selling point in the interviews.
Yes.
If you talk about Vishal Mega Mart, what are they doing?
They are into merchandise and FMCG.
So I can put this. Never use pointers. Seasonal factors such as wedding are expected to boost demand from basic and apparel. Okay, 1 point done. Stop over here. No? Leave some space. So Vishal Mega Mart, Vishal differentiate itself. Vishal Mega Mart, you can write. I'm just writing Mega Mart. Okay. Differentiates from peers like Avenue Supermart as, you have to refer as Avenue Supermarkets drive majority. So you can also make this as Avenue drives a majority of its revenue from the food be capital, food and FMCG. While, see, this is how I write. While Vishal Mega Marts, Vishal has higher exposure to apparels, followed by general mechanism and FMCG. You can present this in a better way, and you can actually start when you are presenting it, you can at least start just reading this. This is also a presentation because you have actually made a presentation of it. Here, what happens? You are here and there, what to speak first, what to speak next. Say you are being in the form store expansion, double-digit growth you talk about, and then just talk about the demand. You just talk about the. Here also you can put the heading, if possible.
Okay.
You can put a heading over here if you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Growth to be derived from loyal customer base. You can put a heading. No need of even writing this. Okay.
Yes.
Now present.
So the same thing again.
Same thing, yeah. Present. Assuming you're talking for the first time, yeah.
So good morning, everyone. So today I'm presenting on Vishal Mega Mart. So Vishal Mega Mart bets on store expansion and seasonal demand to sustain double-digit growth. The company plans to open new stores in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Kerala.
Am I audible? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, Jaya, speak.
So Vishal delivered 12% year sales in last quarter.
Start. What are you talking about?
Okay. So hi. Today I'm presenting on Vishal Mega Mart. Vishal Mega Mart's bets on store expansion and seasonal growth to sustain double-digit growth. The company plans to accelerate stores in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Kerala. They are adding 25 new stores in September quarter. Vishal delivered 12% year-on-year same-store sales growth. Management remains confident on double-digit growth driven
by... Don't read it.
Okay.
Improvise a bit. Okay. Improvise a bit. Just don't say everything. Driven by loyal customer base. Okay. Just be on point.
So this expansion.
Vishal delivered 12% same-store growth.
Vishal delivered 12% year-on-year growth, sales growth. Driven by loyal customer, GST formalization, heavy product mix, the expansion health. Seasonal factors such as festive and wedding demand are expected to boost, and this will increase the sales growth for the next quarter. Uh, uh, Vishal, it differentiate from its peer. It is because of majority of Vishal Mart's revenues come from the merchandise sector, not from the FMCG sector, and this will makes Vishal is differentiate from his uh, peer sector.
You fumbled up. Okay, fine. It's okay. So, if I want to present the last part, Vishal differentiate itself from peers like Avenue Mark, as majority of the revenue is driven by FMCG and food, while Vishal has a higher exposure to apparel, general merchandise, and FMCG, positioning itself in the unique retail segment. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, this is how you can. Okay, you can see once you attend the evening calls, now you become confident of talking. That is why that evening calls are important.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Shubham, anything on automobile? Again?
Yes, sir. Hello. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. So, my article is about Delhi pollution opening a $4 billion ICE to EV retrofit opportunity by FY26. So, Delhi is aggressively trying to control pollution, and they have mandated to deny fuel for non-PUC vehicles and aging CNG vehicles. But the Delhi government's policy has reduced CNG life from 15 years to 8 to 10 years. This is accelerating ICE and CNG to EV retrofitting. The retrofit market is estimated at 1 million vehicles valued at $2.14 billion and projected to reach at $4 billion by FY26, which is led by two-wheeler, three-wheeler, and commercial vehicles. Talking about the retrofit kits, the average retrofit kit cost about around 50,000 rupees for two-wheelers and 1.2 lakh for three-wheelers and 5 lakhs for four-wheelers. Compared to new EV purchases, retrofitting lowers upfront cost about 40 to 60%, which and improves vehicle life by 8 to 10 years as well. And there is a reduction in operating cost by 1 rupee for each kilometer for commercial vehicles. So my analysis is that the retrofit opportunity primarily benefits auto ancillaries industry. And even I've shared you two images in that where the the OEM's sales volume is also going to get impacted, and um, the I have segregated the OEMs into the fuel wise, where we are able to see that electric and hybrid vehicles will be getting a boost going forward. Where the in electric sector, in electric fuel wise, Tata, MG, and Mahindra are the major players, and in the hybrid sector, Toyota and Maruti Suzuki are the higher major players.
Okay. So, Shantanu, when you start your news, probably your heading should be attractive. When you speak, that's so Delhi pollution will lead to an retrofit effect from ICE to EV.
Yeah.
And the retrofit opportunity by FY26 or 27 probably. Delhi pollution. Delhi pollution opens up a $4 billion opportunity for. Now what? What is that opportunity about? If I ask you. If you want to tell this to let's say a 10-year-old, or maybe 10 standard guy, what should be your heading? Very basic one. Because if Delhi pollution open up a 4 billion ICE to EV retrofit opportunity by 2026, I'm not understanding what are you trying to say. The retrofit also is a word which majority don't understand.
Yeah.
You want to keep it simple, what will it be?
The engines need to be converted from ICE to EV side.
So we can say because of the Delhi pollution, ICE engine, 4 billion opportunity opens for the EV market.
Okay.
Why?
Because of the pollution side, and there is
because of the pollution side, non-PUC vehicles and CNG vehicles has an age cap and are accelerating. So they are accelerating from ICE to EV.
EV.
Now you can know about the market. The market is estimated to be around 1 million vehicles, which is valued at 2.14 billion and projected to reach 4 billion by FY26, led by two-wheeler, three-wheeler, and commercial vehicles. So you can also mention what does retrofit kit means. Means
Okay.
changing your vehicles to another vehicle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good news, I think that because of Delhi pollution, okay, hybrid vehicles are, I will see, I personally feel that hybrid vehicles are the next go through in India, though there are a lot of criticism which are facing. But if Maruti launches 3-4 models, government, see, it is quite practical also. Though it says that electricity, but we also have mentioned that electric EVs are not that
Sustainable.
not sustainable, but I will say it is not that feasible, to buy an EV. You cannot move out of India. So you cannot move in intercity. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So if I want to buy a car to save my fuel, save the environment, obviously hybrid is the go-through car as of now. CNG also, as you said, there is a life for it. Hybrid also have a life, but personally, this is my personal choice. It is not in the newspaper, but I personally will prefer an hybrid car over. Actually, I have purchased an hybrid car over an EV and a CNG one. CNG, to obviously, it's not in the question because CNG has a lot of line. It is not feasible. Your boot space goes up. Use up your boot bed. Electric is not in my question. I don't have. If I go somewhere for travel outside my city, I might not get an electric charging station. Plus, I don't have time. 5 hours or 4 hours to charge my car.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Understood. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Ashwin, probably can you send me as a text message because it becomes difficult to open the Word file because when you write it and when you send it to a client, obviously WhatsApp is the preferred way because no one opens the PDF. WhatsApp, at least people can go through it.
Works here.
Okay.
Yep.
Hi, Rishabh sir.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes,
Manish this side.
Yes, Manish.
Actually, you are talking about hybrid car. But yesterday's article was there that government is going to restricted hybrid car as well because they are providing incentives to only EV cars, as I sent you on the WhatsApp.
Yeah, no, they will not. They will not give benefits for the hybrid car, which they are giving for EVs.
Yes, due to they want to do zero emission.
Zero emission, yeah. Oh, that is just, see, it is not practical. They will just say, because we are moving towards EV, but it is not even practical. See, I stay in Pune, a city like Pune, having, I have power cuts over here, 2 to 3 hours a day, sometimes. Do you think it is practical for me to have an EV? That day I was in the office in a commercial space, they are saying that 2 hours they won't be light.
But later on they will move to EV car, I think.
That's what EV is still long over. I mean, do you have an EV? Manish, do you have?
No, I don't have actually.
That's what.
But it's right now it is very costly. If you see the segment of EV cars, right now it is very costly, around 19 to 25 lakhs range.
That's what.
So,
and that EV cannot be your first car.
Yeah.
You need to have a petrol car.
Yeah.
Because obviously EV is only for city drives. Two-wheelers are doing good because two-wheelers obviously we use only in cities. We don't go on long trips on two-wheelers. But car is a family car. You go out, you go to your native place, you go out to different cities. Forget about different cities. I just come Mumbai to Pune. If I come, when in my EV, if I have to come back again, probably I cannot come back. Okay. Because obviously the range is not that high.
Yes.
Plus, if I go to Mumbai, I have to stay one day over there, and then I come back and if I go to Mumbai, I don't have a charging station.
No, that's why Maruti has started a day before yesterday. They told that we are going to 2000 charging station in India. So basically, government is trying to push the EV car, I think, more in the country rather than the hybrids and petrol diesel.
Correct.
I think, but
Now,
it's not the primary car right now.
I will tell why is that. Why is government pushing? Because Tata Motors and Mahindra have invested a lot of money
Yeah,
into
yeah,
EV.
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
That
They
is
are
the reason
opposing as
that,
well. They are opposing as well.
correct. Obviously, no, obviously, if I was a part of Tata Motors, I would have opposed it, because why would I give, a hand to Maruti directly? Because I don't have the technology now. If I want a hybrid technology, I have to invest a lot of money in that. But I don't.
And
Mahindra and
Maruti is focusing more on the hybrid ones, whereas Tata Motors and others, they are going more for the EV.
EVs.
So there is a tussle going on between these two.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's quite obvious. See, that's quite obvious. If I was Mahindra and you were Maruti, I would have opposed that. But
Also,
practical is that government will take a practical step. It is not possible to have an EV.
Also,
Because
sir, 2 days back, a news came regarding Ford. Sir, Ford has invested around $19.5 billion in EV, but it is backing off and it's focusing more on hybrid because it made a loss in the US, or where the infrastructure, EV infrastructure, is already there.
yeah, it is quite, I think you guys, you think from a practical way, though EVs is there. I'm not saying it is not, it will grow in the future. But currently in the next 5 years, think about 5 years, how many EV stations are there around your city, around your vicinity? I stay in Mumbai. Mumbai being a financial hub, I don't see an EV station around. And the population of Mumbai, if I go to a petrol pump, in that petrol pump to fill the petrol for 5 minutes, there is a line of 10 cars. Do you think to charge a car, which is of 2 hours it takes, is it even possible in a city like Mumbai? Forget about Mumbai, a densely populated city. Have you seen a CNG pump anytime? When you go to a CNG pump, what happens?
There's a lot of
There's also a concept of BAS, like battery as a service, which these companies are pushing. But again, they say that this is not feasible in the long term for the company economically. So yeah, that is also a problem, because if you go to charging station, you'll take a lot of time to do the charging part. But they say that we can give you a battery and we can exchange it. But still, that is not a good thing from the company's financial standpoint.
Correct. So think now, Abdur, you have a car of 20 lakhs and you go and every day change the battery. What will happen to your car or the battery?
Yes, yes.
So battery as a service is different, Abdur, that is different. That is not from a charging point. That is to reduce the price, because you will pay the battery as an EMI. Okay. That is to reduce the cost. It is not solving the problem of charging. Okay.
But they also have some kiosks, like you go and you exchange the battery at those kiosks. That is also being floated.
See, now being in India, so first you have to find a dealership, to go to change your battery. Let's say I have to go to Mumbai and my battery station is in far west in Pune. So would I go to Pune to change the battery and then go to Mumbai?
No.
See, we are in this is valued. What time is valued the much. So मुझे तो लगता है ये EVs जो है ना, is a long way to go till now practically. क्योंकि मेरे friends, see my level friends, no one has an EV. No one has an EV. Not even they are talking about buying an EV car. I personally have 3 cars. I don't think about 4. Even if I buy the 4th car, I will not buy an EV. It is not feasible only for me to buy. Maximum I can buy a luxury car because I have a lot of money. That is the only reason I will buy. Or else for a daily commuting, not even my family, forget about friends, family, forget about friends and family, not even my building, anyone has an EV car. Because parking is only not there. I have, everyone has 2 to 3 cars. The cars are parked on the road. I went to see a flat today in Pune. They're saying that, sir, we'll only offer you 1 parking. 3 BHK flat. Let's say I am staying, I, my wife, my parents and my in-laws. Can I say everyone will have 1 car? At least per family 1 car. The parking available is only 1. Now, will I even plan to buy an EV? So EV is just, I will say, a luxury product which people are liking. Oh, I am having an EV. I'm saving petrol. And the people who have money will never buy an X1. An MG, you see that cars, but it is very rare. We see 4% of the entire PV segment is from your hybrid cars, your EV cars. So
Even
Mahindra
in
and Tata
Delhi,
has
we don't
invested
see
heavily.
much.
Yeah. So Mahindra and Tata invested heavily in the EVs, assuming that the infrastructure will grow. But think from a practical basis point, it is very difficult. Even if the infrastructure grows in Mumbai, in India, it is taking time to fill the petrol. How much time will it take to charge your car? That day I was traveling from Nagpur to Mumbai. There were I was I stayed in a hotel called the Fern. Stayed as in we had a break. We had a lunch break. Okay. There were charging stations. Okay, 2 charging stations were there. Both were full. Now, assuming if I have an EV, I see on the map, okay, there is a hotel called Fern, 100 kilometers. I will go and charge my vehicle. And what if you see it's already full? Now, how will you go? So, बहुत difficult है ये सब करना. तो इसके लिए वो Maruti has made the smart move of going into hybrids. See, being the top manufacturing in India, won't it come in your mind that why Maruti is not creating an EV? अभी आया लोग, एक मॉडल लेके आया वो भी अभी तक. And there is no plans of bringing other models. Why is it? No, सोचना पड़ता है कभी ना. As an analyst, you have to think this. Why is it possible that such a large maker of the cars, which is having 50% market share in India, is not having an EV, whereas Tata Motors and Mahindra are just launching EVs and EVs. Who will buy a 30 lakh EV? The XUV or that, which is that XBEV, B6 comes at 38 lakhs ex showroom price. Tell me, how many of you even are planning to buy that? First of all, do you have a 38 lakhs car in your family? Correct. So this is thoda concern hai, look at this. Look EV as a luxury, not as a thing that will grow in the future. It's a luxury product. Sorry. Yeah, Aniket? Aniket?
Yeah, hi, sir.
Hi.
I have a news on paddy procurement. Like the UP government is boosting the rural economy by infusing around 50 billion uh, for the paddy procurement. The year-to-date procurement was around 2.1514 million tons, and the UP government gave 50 billion so far, and this amount was directly injected into the rural economy. And the payments were credited to the Aadhaar linked bank account. The government is targeting 6 million tons, and if the target is achieved, it will boost the economy, the rural economy by 140 billion by infusing the money into the economy. The UP population consists of 240 million people, roughly around 17%. And this cash injection can lead to large boost into the rural consumption, can improve the rural credit repayment, and can stimulate the local trade and services. I've listed down some sectors which would be benefited from this. Uh, First would be the agrochemicals, the tractors and the farm equipment, FMCG, microfinance and rural focused NBFCs, and PSU banks.
Okay. Okay. So, Aniket, this is okay. An update is fine, but difficult to research on this sector. Agrochemicals. We don't know the products. What the products actually are. It's fine. It is good an update from a ruler point of view, but you need to link this to something which is more, I will say, more relatable things.
Got
This thing, you cannot relate to any other sector. The agrochemicals, do you know what kind of chemicals are there?
So we can link to this to the FMCG or the
FMCG, yeah.
premiumization
Yeah,
or
you can
the
link that to the
tractor
FMCG.
sales
Yes.
or the fertilizers.
Yes, you can link that. So that is how you should link this news rather than just an update.
Got it.
Okay. So farm income will increase. So farm income will lead to increase in tractors and FMCG consumption. Your farm income will increase, something like that.
Got it.
Okay. So standalone news have no meaning, but if you link it, obviously this has a good good news.
Got it.
This is a good news if you can link it.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. Om. Yeah. The last news. Om.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah. Where was this
Sir,
news, Om? Where did you find this news? Pet travel?
sir, this is in Business Standard.
Oh, Business Standard. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Missed it. Yeah. Go ahead.
So, sir, nowadays Gen Z is more interested in taking their pets to their leisure travels, and it has been found that they spend around 15 to 30% extra while they're traveling with their pets, and they are also considering pet friendliness while choosing accommodation. Also, 𝗖𝗹𝗹 reported 25 to 45% annual growth in pet-related bookings, while the overall bookings related to pet-friendly accommodation has increased to 40 to 45% in 2025. Also, international trips has increased from 5 to 12% year on year in 2025. And while sorry. And around 7,000 pets have been flown through the Air India, which is around 33% higher than last year. And it's around 7%, and the average is around 7% month-on-month basis. And also, Akasa has flown more than 6,200 pets, and the booking rose to 26% in 2025. Also, there are increase in villa rentals and which grew around 30% year on year. Also, most hotels are charging around 500 to 2,000 per night if the tourists are bringing their pets into their rooms.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is something different. Something about the tourism.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
sir, the major players which facilitate pet tourism are the luxury hotels, majorly.
Acha. Okay.
Also, the pet tourism, this is a global data. So the pet tourism is in 2025 is a 5.5 billion USD dollar industry, and it is about to grow by 2035 to $12.5 billion USD, which is a CAGR of 8.6%.
Okay. Okay. I think good update. That pet tourism is growing. So if you talk about Godrej also, Godrej is into pet foods. So this was actually not basically on tourism, but I will say it is basically something on the pet market. That pet market is growing quite fast in India, and with that, there was also an acquisition with Godrej consumers have done on pet care. You said the tourism market is on 5.5 billion.
Yes, sir. But this is a global data, not particularly in India.
Okay. 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 Fine.
Yes.
And a good one. But I will say, okay, just an update. Good update.
Yeah.
Tourism, again, something on the tourism. I'm not seeing in business. Where was that news? Getting it?
It's on the last page.
Which page was it? This is my
It's on page 22.
E2. Okay. Where is it? Achha, over here. Oh, I missed it. Oh, hotel villa, cash in for pet parents. So I guess, guys, every time there is something about the tourism sector, there is something about FMCG, there's something about auto, which is coming up in the newspaper. So ideally, these three sectors we have been tracking. Recently is the tourism sector that we are tracking. But yeah, FMCG and auto are also a sector to look at. Many things are happening in that sector. So it is about tracking. If I tell you if they ask you what are you doing in RK Advisory, never say that I'm doing modeling and I'm just reading conference call. I am tracking a sector. When you track your sector, what is the proof that you're tracking a sector? Your LinkedIn updates. So whatever news you're writing, probably post on LinkedIn on a regular and a daily basis, so that you can at least prove in the interviews that you are doing something. Don't just say I'm tracking. No one will believe on you. That's why I'm tracking. Personally, if I take an interview, if one of my friend take an interview, he will quickly judge that you are just bluffing. Or if you talk with an analyst or a fund manager, when you go for a meeting, they will easily come to know that you are bluffing. You are not tracking anything. You are just faking an internship in RK Advisory. Okay. Fine.
Sir, this news which I sent you, is this in a right format? Can I post it on LinkedIn?
Fine. It's okay. You can make it a bit small, but okay. No issues in that. Good one.
Sir, also, can you send a market tracker in the group? Like I've seen the video, but just how it's updated, like the current one, if we have.
The file is there in the drive, no? The market tracker file. Once again.
Okay, I'll check.
Over here. So no, the file is not there. Once again. Okay, I'll update the file. I think it was there somehow. It's in the course material. Sorry. See here, it is in the course material. It's in the course material. You see.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I'll check.
You can check it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Omi.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir, I have also sent you the FMCG sector update on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Omi.
Okay. Sir, today there is a lot of news for FMCG sector that FMCG and whole industry are setting up in investment in manufacturing with approx 500 million rupees. The company like Godrej Consumers and Reliance Industries and Nestle are major part of this investment. And FMCG whole industry value growth having increased from 7.2% in 2024 to 13.7% in FY26 half year. And led by rural supported by improving consumer sentiment and easing inflation and income tax rationalization. As we know, the GST reduced to 5% from 12 and 18%. So for quarter two FY26, rural markets grew 7.7% year on year, and by volume compared to 3.7% in urban. And FMCG sector grew 13.9% by value and 6% by volume in quarter one of the financial year 26. And FMCG sector in India is expected to grow at a CAGR of 27.9% from 2024 to 2030 and expected to reach nearly. सर ये मुझे समझ नहीं आया सर कि 1.15,000 मीन्स इसको प्रोनाउंस कैसे करें
1.15K.
ओके अच्छा ओके सर
15,000 1,15,000 no?
हाँ सर 1,15,000
115,000 this is how you pronounce it.
ओके सर क्योंकि सर उसको मुझे लिखना मीन्स पूरे लैक में लिखूं कि 1.15 के लिखूं समझ नहीं आ रहा
115,000.
Okay, so 115,000 billion by 2030, 2030, and the urban segment currently contributes about 62% of the total revenue. And rural India is the key growth engine, often exceeding urban areas in volume growth, accounting for over 38 to 40% of the
तुम ये
total.
रीड कर रहे हो सब तुम आते नहीं हो ना शाम को कॉल पे आप प्रेजेंट नहीं करते
हाँ
ना
सर पर सर वो सर मेरा टाइमिंग सर इतना ऑकवर्ड हो जाता है ना सर कि वो नीचे सर प्लेग्राउंड में सर ऑब्वियसली 6 to 8 उसको ले जाना पड़ता है बच्चे को पर सर कंटिन्यूअसली समवन इज कमिंग एंड टॉकिंग टू मी या तो सर वो सर वो प्रेजेंट करने के लिए सर वो प्रॉपर टाइम भी नहीं होता 7 to 8 सर so that is my biggest
because you
sir
are not able to present things ना properly वो है क्वेश्चन तुम सिर्फ रीड कर रहे हो
हाँ सर, बट सर हाउ कैन आई डू सर? मुझे वो सर मेरे लिए
उसके लिए तो सेशंस है ना वो अभी।
पर सर वो लाइव, पर सर मेरे साथ सर एक्चुअली यू नो सर, आई एम लिविंग अलोन, आई एम डूइंग सिंगल पेरेंटिंग बिकॉज माय हस्बैंड इज इन पुणे। तो सर एक्चुअली विद द बेबी आई कैन नॉट अटेंड लाइव कॉल। या तो सर मैं सुनती हूँ सही, बस बोलने का मौका भी कंटिन्यूअसली समथिंग, या तो वो, या तो सर समवन एल्स विल कम एंड कंटिन्यूअसली डिस्टर्बिंग। तो सर वो मेरे लिए सब थोड़ा, इसीलिए से थोड़ा स्लो भी होती हूँ मैं काम में और उसमें, पर सर ठीक है, आई एम ट्राइंग माय बेस्ट।
यू हैव टू डू इट ना, बिकॉज तुम जो कर रहे हो वो रीड कर रहे हो ना। रीडिंग नहीं
हाँ
होना
सर।
चाहिए, एनालिसिस होना चाहिए। तो तुमसे डेटा मुझे दे, मुझे क्या करूँ ये डेटा का, मुझे मेरे पास भी है डेटा।
हाँ सर, पर सर बस
एंड
बीच में
आई
सर
हैव,
मैं हाउ कैन आई प्रेजेंट सर, मुझे वो समझ नहीं आता सर।
नहीं प्रेजेंटेशन का बात नहीं है, इट इज अबाउट स्पीकिंग, हाउ यू स्पीक
बट
समथिंग
सर वो
व्हेन यू
विद्या
इंट्रोड्यूस।
मैम के सामने स्पीकिंग का भी सर वो प्रॉपर एक मौका मिले ना सर वो,
तो इसके लिए देते हैं ना
क्योंकि
ग्रुप
सर मैं,
डिस्कशन होता है ना, ग्रुप डिस्कशन में वही बात करनी होती है ना, तो विद्या मैम चेक करते हैं। इसके लिए तो ग्रुप डिस्कशन होता है कि सब लोग बात
पर सर
करें।
मैं वही तो बोल रही, 7 to 8 सर वो बिल्डिंग कैंपस में सर उसको खिलाने ले जाना पड़ता है सर, देयर इज नो वन इन द हाउस ना। तो सर वो कंटिन्यूअसली समवन डिस्टर्बिंग, सो ऐसा।
How can I help on that, Omi, अभी?
Sir, I have
यस
also
सर, बट मैं भी सर, मेरे लिए भी सर वो थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है सर,
तो
इसीलिए
मैं
सर मैं
ऐसा,
कॉल पे आती हूँ पर मैं ज्यादा प्रेजेंट नहीं कर पाती थी।
sir, I was also not able to attend that class. Can we reschedule the class at 8 to 9? Is it possible?
see Manish, there are 100 students in the class, out of
Yeah,
that only two
yeah,
are
that
having
I
a
understand.
problem.
Actually, that I understand. At that time, from 7 to 8, I just at 7:15 I am log out from the office, and I'm on the way. So that's why, if possible, then.
So Vidya ma'am takes personal classes, अगर तुमको चाहिए। See, I am paying Vidya ma'am just because it has nothing related to finance. And अगर मैं ना भी करूँ तो भी it is nothing that will hamper you. I am doing this just from paying my pocket, and वो विद्या मैम के टाइम के हिसाब से कर रहा हूँ ना।
No,
इसका
that I
मतलब
understand
हाँ,
actually. I
तुम्हारे
actually
टाइम के हिसाब से नहीं
told
कर
to Abhishek as well, but he said to me that she has another classes after
रहा।
8.
हाँ, तो वो
So
तो शी
that's why.
इज टेकिंग टाइम फॉर मी एंड डूइंग दैट, ऐसा है।
Mm-hmm.
मतलब वो टाइम तो उसका है, मतलब मैं भी नहीं बोल सकता कि ना तुम 6 से 7 भी करो, बिकॉज शी इज टाइड अप।
Right.
हाँ, तो अगर है तो इफ यू हैव दिस प्रॉब्लम तो शी टेक्स पर्सनल क्लासेस ना, तो पर्सनली तुम करते हो, उनका कोई कोर्स है 20 दिन का, दैट यू कैन दे, फिर वो तुम्हारे टाइम के हिसाब से एडजस्ट होगा। अभी ये सब ना जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, आई एम नॉट चार्जिंग एनीथिंग एल्स फ्रॉम यू, बस विद्या मैम इज चार्जिंग फ्रॉम मी कि ये मैं तुम्हारे स्टूडेंट को सिखा रहा हूँ, तो आई एम ऑब्वियसली गिविंग हिम अदर मनी। तो ये तो मैंने मेरे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बेनिफिट के लिए किया है कि अरे जब तुम इंटरव्यू को जाते हो ना, तो कम से कम बात तो ठीक से करो, क्योंकि ये मेरा, क्योंकि मैं उसमें एक्सप्रेस नहीं हूँ कि तुमको बात करने कैसे सिखाना है। मैं तुमको ज्यादा से ज्यादा बता सकता हूँ प्रेजेंट कैसे करना है, बिकॉज आई एम नॉट अ गुड एट, सी मुझे आता है बात करना, बट मैं वो सिखा नहीं सकता, मेरा फाइनेंस है सिखाना। बट ये मेरे फ्रेंड्स ने, मेरे जो रिक्रूटर्स है, वो लोग ने बोला है कि ऋषभ तुम्हारे स्टूडेंट आते तो मेक श्योर है ना देयर कम्युनिकेशन इज गुड, वरना इतना सब रिपोर्ट्स बनाएंगे, फायदा क्या बना के प्रेजेंट ही नहीं कर पाए तो। क्योंकि इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग रोल इज फ्रंट एंड रोल, तुमको क्लाइंट से बात करनी चाहिए। एंड सबसे ऐसा होता है कि तुम कुछ भी लिखो, कुछ भी डीसीएफ बकवास जैसा कुछ भी फॉलो करो, कुछ भी रिपोर्ट में लिखो, प्रेजेंटेशन अगर बराबर है तो यू आर हायर्ड। 80-90% ऑफ द टाइम्स ऐसा हुआ है कि लोग सिर्फ क्योंकि प्रेजेंट अच्छा कर रहे हैं इसके लिए लोग हायर हो रहे हैं। तो अगर इफ यू हैव इफ यू वांट अ सेपरेट टाइम, प्रोबेबली यू कैन आस्क विद्या मैम कि सर मैम व्हाट इज योर चार्जेस, एंड तुम कर सकते हो अगर सेपरेटली तुमको 1-to-1 ही करना है तो। बिकॉज आई कैन सी कि ये प्रॉब्लम है, पूरे इंडस्ट्री में ये प्रॉब्लम है कि कम्युनिकेशन इज द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट। कि तुम जो लिख रहे हो, पढ़ रहे हो, लिख रहे हो और बोल रहे हो में बहुत ज्यादा फर्क, एंड इट ओनली कम्स विद कंसिस्टेंसी। ऐसा नहीं है कि एक दिन करोगे 2 दिन करोगे तो नहीं होने वाला है। वो रोज रोज जब आते हो, रोज रोज जब जो हर चीजें प्रेजेंट करते हो, तुम्हारा इंग्लिश सुधरता है उसमें, मेरा भी सुधरता है। एट टाइम्स आई एम नॉट गुड एट इंग्लिश एट टाइम्स, माय वाइफ टेल्स मी ऋषभ यू आल्सो अटेंड विद्या मैम क्लास, तुमको भी इंग्लिश की जरूरत है। शी सेल्स दैट एंड आई आल्सो एक्चुअली डू इट एट टाइम्स, आई कम इन द क्लास। So if that is possible, you can do that, because I am already paying it for 7-8. अभी जिनको नहीं है टाइम तो I cannot pay her extra, you have to do it from your end. ऐसा है। मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि करना है तो तुम खुद से प्रिपेयर करो, फिर खुद से ट्राई इम्प्रूविंग इट।
Okay.
फिर
Thank you.
इंटरव्यू में जाओ तो ये तो चीज बीच में आएगा ही तुम्हारा। मैं तुमको फाइनेंस कितना भी सिखा लूँ, बट प्रेजेंटेशन इज इम्पोर्टेंट। ऐसा है। तो ये तुमको एक्चुअली सीखना चाहिए था, नो, ओवर द इयर्स, बट somehow you have not learned it, so I am giving you a chance to learn it. But अभी तो I cannot change that time, because वो टाइम तो उनके हिसाब से सेट हुआ है, ऐसा है। एंड मेरे तो है ही नहीं कुछ उसमें। कल विद्या मैम बोलेगी मुझे नहीं लेना सेशन, तो आई हैव टू कैंसिल इट द सेशन, ऐसा है। कि वो ले रही है बिकॉज आई हैव रिक्वेस्टेड हर कि ना मैम मेरे स्टूडेंट्स को भी ले लो साथ में, ऐसा है।
Okay, thank you.
ओके, सो ओमी, जो तुम लिखते
Yes,
हो
sir.
ना, तो ऐसा लिखो कि तुमको वो मेरे से कॉन्वर्जेशन करना है,
हाँ
तो
हाँ
इसमें मत
सर,
लिखो।
समझी सर।
तो वो एक काम कर सकते हो तुम, अगर तुमको टाइम नहीं अटेंड करने को सेशन, तो ऐसा करो कि तुमको बात क्या करनी है मुझसे,
बात करनी है। हाँ
बात
सर।
करनी है, और वैसे ही लिखो, सर जो भी है, सर
हाँ
डालो बीच में,
और सर
चलेगा।
हाँ, और वो भी है ना सर कि खुद ब खुद एक बार बोलने की प्रैक्टिस खुद ब
हाँ,
खुद भी करे, और
तो
रिकॉर्डिंग अपने आप का ही सुने, तो भी सर वी विल
करेक्ट।
इम्प्रूव ना।
तो जो बोलते हो
यस
ना
सर,
वो लिख दो पूरा, जो टाइप
लिख
करो
दो। हाँ,
कि मुझे यही बोलना है।
यही बोलना है। हाँ सर,
मतलब
पक्का।
जो जर्नलिस्ट होते हैं, जर्नलिस्ट पता है ना क्या करते हैं, जब वो क्या टीवी के सामने होते हैं, उनके सामने एक पेपर होता है, वहां से वो पढ़ते हैं, और अपने को
हाँ
लगता
हाँ
नहीं है
हाँ,
कि लोग पढ़ रहे हैं,
ये लोग।
तो
हाँ
वैसा
सर,
प्रिपेयर
पक्का।
करो। कि जो
मीन्स
भी है,
न्यूज़लेटर का इंफॉर्मेशन एक, और जो स्पीच करनी है, जो बोलना है, वो एक
हाँ
अलग
वो
नोट।
एक, हाँ वो एक कर दो।
हाँ
और
सर,
ये
और
भी
सर
ना,
खुद भी बोलने की प्रोनाउंसिएशन और स्पीकिंग और प्रेजेंटेशन की प्रैक्टिस सर आई विल
हाँ
ट्राई।
वो
कि
करो
खुद भी
ट्राई।
अपने सामने करो, रिकॉर्डिंग भी सुनो, तो खुद रिकॉर्डिंग सुनेंगे सर तो भी हमें समझ आए। हाँ
हाँ रिकॉर्डिंग सुनो, या ना एक बार तुम खुद बोलो, वो
हाँ,
सामने
खुद
रख के,
बोलने का। हाँ हाँ
ये थोड़ा सा ना काफी बड़ा होता था ओमी, ये काफी बड़ा, और स्पेस छोड़ा लिखते वक्त ना, स्पेस छोड़ के समझना चाहिए क्या वर्क कर रहे हो।
हाँ हाँ हाँ
और
सर,
जब
ठीक
तुम ये ना, अभी तुमने ये लिखा है, बट जब तुम प्रेजेंट करने जाओगे ना, तुम इतना सा प्रेजेंट कर ही नहीं सकते, तुमको खुद को
है।
लगेगा
नहीं
अरे
सर।
कितना बड़बड़ रहे हो मैं, अननेसेसरीली,
हाँ
तो तुम इसमें से
हाँ।
चीजें और कैंसिल हो जाएगी।
ठीक है
क्या
सर।
एफ आई रूलर मार्क, तो अज्यूमिंग तुमको सिर्फ 3 ही पॉइंट लिखना है, सिर्फ 3 ही
हम्म
पॉइंट जो बता रहे हैं, बाकी सब शुड बी
इन
एडिशनल,
एक्सप्लेनेशन।
एडिशनल।
हाँ।
इंपॉर्टेंट 2 से 3 पॉइंट क्या है, मतलब एफएमसीजी इंडस्ट्री स्टेपिंग इन इन्वेस्टमेंट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अप्रोक्सीमेट 500 मिलियन रुपीस। सो
हम्म
क्या है, व्हाट इज दैट, व्हाट आर दे स्टेपिंग इनटू।
हम्म
पहला है कि स्टेप क्या है, अभी यहाँ पे मुझे वही नहीं लगा कि तुमने जब बोला है एफएमसीजी एंड इंडस्ट्री, क्या होता है एफएमसीजी इंडस्ट्री।
वो सर मिस्टेक है।
हाँ, एफएमसीजी इंडस्ट्री स्टेपिंग, सो ये भी छोटा करो ना, स्टेपिंग अप इन्वेस्टमेंट इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग विथ INR, अप्रोक्सीमेट लिखने की जरूरत, विथ INR 500 मिलियन रुपीस। Now
हम्म
what? Now what are they doing? Why are they stepping up? Sir,
बिकॉज सर
the FMCG industry is expected to, ऐसा नहीं है, having
ग्रो
accelerated growth is expected to grow to 7, which
एक्सपेक्टेड।
have increased, okay, okay, ये ठीक है, okay, have accelerated 7.2% in 24, नहीं, FY
टोटल
24.
FY24, यस सर।
अच्छा, और now see, now एक problem है कि FMCG industry value growth have accelerated from 7.2% in FY24 to 13% in H1 FY26. अभी तुमने इधर 24 लिखा है, इधर HY20, तो क्या है, यूजुअली FI
हाँ
होता
सर,
है,
कंपेरिजन। हाँ
ये FI होता है, ठीक है,
हाँ हाँ
FY24
सर।
to FI, हाँ, लेड बाय रूरल सपोर्ट, सो ऐसा आराम से बोलना, लेड बाय रूरल, सही क्या है, रूरल, लेड बाय रूरल क्या होता है,
हाँ सर,
लेड बाय रूरल सेगमेंट, ये कुछ होगा यहाँ पे।
रूरल सेगमेंट। हाँ, सेगमेंट
हाँ
सर।
हाँ, सपोर्टेड बाय, विच इज सपोर्ट, अच्छा, विच इज सपोर्टेड बाय कंज्यूमर सेंटिमेंट्स, ईजिंग इन्फ्लेशन
एंड
एंड इनकम टैक्स। तो ऐसा है ना, ये 2 अलग
हम्म
अलग पार्ट है, तुम सब एक में ही
हाँ
लिखा है, तो
सर।
इसलिए तुम बता भी नहीं पा रहे हो क्या क्या बोल रहे हो।
हाँ हाँ सर, समझ।
पहले तो इधर स्टॉप हो जाता है कि लेड बाय रूरल
हम्म
सेगमेंट, रूरल में क्या हुआ है, तो द रूरल वाज सपोर्टेड बाय इंप्रूविंग कंज्यूमर इंडेक्स,
प्राइम
ईजिंग
कंज्यूमर।
इन्फ्लेशन। हाँ, फिर तुम बराबर Q2 की बात, सर रूरल में क्या हुआ है, सर रूरल मार्केट हैव ग्रू, नहीं, रूरल मार्केट हैव इंक्रीज 7.7% ईयर ऑन ईयर बाय वॉल्यूम कंपेयर टू 3.1% इन अर्बन।
हम्म
वाई, ये भी तुमने
बिकॉज
तो
सर
क्या
रूरल।
पता है रीजंस, तो वाई
ओके।
एफएमसीजी सेक्टर, फिर स्पेस ना, यहाँ पे स्पेस होगा, दूसरा बार है ना,
हाँ
यहाँ पे
सर।
एफएमसीजी सेक्टर ग्रू 13.5% बाय वैल्यू एंड 6 पॉइंट इन वैल्यू टर्म्स इन FY26।
हम्म
तो तुम एक साथ सब बोल रहे हो, अभी देखो यहाँ पे 20 Q2 की बात की, यहाँ पे Q1 पे क्यों आए, फिर इधर H1 की बात की, तो H1 के साथ साथ Q1 होगा ना, जैसे तुमने बोला यहाँ पे है,
हाँ,
तो ये दोनों मिक्स भी हो सकता है ना,
मिक्स हो जाएगा। यस सर।
लेड बाय सपोर्टेड। यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं कि एफएमसीजी इंडस्ट्री एक्सीलरेटेड, अभी इसके लिए जरूरत क्या है, एफएमसीजी इंडस्ट्री एक्सीलरेटेड 13.7% इन H1, और ये सीधा लिख सकते हैं ना, एफएमसीजी ग्रो 13.9% बाय वैल्यू,
हाँ,
सीधा यही लिख सकते हैं, ये
Q1
सब लिखने की भी क्या
सीधा।
जरूरत है,
हाँ सर, ठीक।
लेड बाय ये सब है।
हम्म
And last में लिख सकते हो कि 2024 में सर it has only increased by 7.2%.
7.2%. Yes, sir.
फिर Q2 में क्या हुआ, ये लेटेस्ट वन, Q2 में क्या हुआ है, Q2 में रूरल मार्केट और अर्बन ग्रो हुआ है, वैल्यू लेड बाय वैल्यू ग्रोथ. हाँ, फिर ये एक्सपेक्टेशन आया, FMCG is expected to grow at 27% from, अच्छा 20 CAGR from, अच्छा ये 27 नहीं होता, CAGR इतना नहीं होता है, to reach to, इतना बड़ा ग्रोथ नहीं होगा. CAGR मतलब हर साल थोड़ी 30%.
हाँ सर.
वो टोटल दिया होगा. एंड एक्सपेक्ट टू रीच बाय 100 एंड, अच्छा ये इतना बड़ा बिलियन थोड़ी होगा, 1 लाख बिलियन है क्या ये?
एक मिनट
इतना बड़ा अमाउंट थोड़ी होगा
सर. एक्चुअली सर वो US डॉलर में दिया हुआ था, 1125 समथिंग $US बिलियन था, तो उसका
तो
सर
कन्वर्ट मत करो, उतना ही लिख दो तुम, जो बिलियन डॉलर में
अच्छा. पर सर फिर वो एक आधी प्राइस INR में और आधा US डॉलर में, तो वो चलेगा ऐसे?
हाँ चलेगा.
ओके सर, देन नो.
डॉलर है तो वो लिखना कि डॉलर है, चलता है.
हाँ. पर सर मुझे लगा कि वन करेंसी यूज करनी है.
और उसमें भी क्या FMCG में क्या कर रहा था, अर्बन सेगमेंट इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू कंट्रीब्यूट 62% टोटल रेवेन्यू, बट रूरल इंडिया इज द की ग्रोथ रेवेन्यू फॉर एक्सीडिंग अर्बन विद वॉल्यूम ग्रोथ ऑफ, तो ये बराबर है. तो ये थोड़ा प्रेजेंट करो ना.
हाँ सर. हाँ सर, आई विल टेक केयर ऑफ दिस.
एंड ऐसा नहीं लुकिंग अहेड, ये सब नहीं, तुम बात करना है, प्रेजेंट कर, ये सब तो इंग्लिश वर्ड हो, प्रेजेंट जर्नलिस्ट बात करते हैं ऐसा.
ओके.
पॉइंट टू पॉइंट बात करना है, खाली फुकट वर्ड बढ़ाना नहीं है.
ओके सर. हाँ सर, ठीक है. हाँ सर.
Sorry guys, Azal will end the meeting. I have a urgent meeting. Someone is waiting for me. Okay, thank you guys. We'll meet tomorrow in the class. Those who have 11, 15, I think, sorry, 14 is from 11 to 1 and 15 is from 3 to 5. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great day.